The Oracle of Omaha will retire from his role as CEO of Berkshire Hathaway.
December 31st, 2025. Warren Buffett's last day as CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. 60 years. $19 to $750,000 per share. Nearly 4 million % returns. The greatest investor of all time is stepping down. And every finance YouTuber with a camera is talking about what this means.
Lived in the same Omaha home in the Dundee neighborhood. Over the years, the off-and-on wealthiest person in the world repeated his advice in interviews: find good, undervalued business with strong potential and smart leadership, then get out of the way.
I have a lot of fun doing what I do every day, and I've had fun ever since I started delivering papers when I was 13. So you better enjoy it as you go along. I mean, the idea that you're going to have a lot of fun, 30 years from now, or if you have $10 million or something, the trick is to enjoy what you're doing that day. And I've always done that. I love it.
Let's see what they're actually saying. What actually happened? Warren Buffett published a letter to shareholders in November letting them know he will be handing off the duties of writing Berkshire Hathaway's annual report and speaking at shareholder meetings to his successor, Greg Abel. StatMuse. In the letter, Buffett wrote, "I will no longer be writing Berkshire's annual report or talking endlessly at the annual meeting. As the British would say, I'm going quiet. Sort of." StatMuse. At Berkshire's 2025 annual shareholders meeting, Buffett surprised investors when he told them he would step down as CEO at year-end.
Greg should become the chief executive officer of the company at year-end. I would still hang around and could conceivably be useful in a few cases, but the final word would be what Greg said in operations, in capital deployment, whatever it might be. And Greg doesn't know anything about this until what he's hearing right now.
Buffett said that Greg Abel is a great manager, a tireless worker, and an honest communicator. StatMuse. But here's the catch. Warren Buffett plans to keep coming to the office every day, despite stepping down as Berkshire CEO at 94 years old. Yahoo Finance. Buffett will remain as chairman and has told shareholders he will hang around and could be helpful in certain respects, but the final word would be with Greg on operations, capital deployment, and acquisitions. Yahoo Finance. So he's not really retiring. He's just delegating after 6 decades. Graham Stephan. The real estate guy's take. Graham Stephan. 4.8 million subscribers. Started in real estate at 18, built a YouTube empire explaining personal finance with a coffee cup in hand. Graham's audience worships Warren Buffett. They've heard "be fearful when others are greedy" 1,000 times. They know about value investing, compound interest, and buying wonderful businesses at fair prices. So how's Graham handling this transition? His likely angle. This is about legacy and succession planning. Meet Kevin, the aggressive analyst. Meet Kevin. Kevin Paffreth. 2 million subscribers. Does multiple videos per day. Covers everything from real estate to macro to politics. Kevin's approach will be more aggressive and probably more skeptical than Graham or Andrei. His concerns? Berkshire's stock has lagged the S&P 500 in 2025, partly due to transition uncertainty and a massive cash hoard yielding modest returns in a high valuation market. StatMuse. Kevin will ask the tough questions. Can Greg Abel deploy that $382 billion effectively? Buffett has been criticized recently for sitting on too much cash instead of buying. Will Abel be more aggressive, or will he continue the conservative approach? Some worry the Buffett premium, the market's extra valuation for his genius, may erode, leading to potential multiple compression. StatMuse. Kevin will likely discuss whether Berkshire deserves its current valuation without Warren making the calls. But Kevin's also a realist. Abel has already been managing all of Berkshire's non-insurance businesses since 2018. Yahoo Finance. This isn't a cold transition. Abel knows the companies, the culture, and the playbook. Kevin's verdict. Short-term volatility possible. Long-term probably fine. But watch the first few quarters closely to see how Abel deploys capital. Jeremy, Financial education. The Stock Picker's Perspective. Jeremy Lefebvre. Financial Education Channel. 900,000 subscribers. Stock Picker. Value-focused. Disney shareholder for life. Jeremy's audience loves individual stocks. They don't just buy index funds, they research companies, read 10Ks, and make concentrated bets. And for them, Berkshire has always been the ultimate stock pick. It's a conglomerate that owns pieces of everything: insurance, railroads, utilities, consumer brands, and a massive stock portfolio including Apple, Coca-Cola, American Express. Jeremy's likely take: this is emotional, but it's also rational. Buffett himself has expressed what Buffett's last moves tell us. Now, here's what many YouTubers are discussing but might not fully emphasize. Warren Buffett's final act as CEO isn't just about succession. It's about sending a message to Wall Street. In recent quarters, Buffett has been a net seller of stocks, and Berkshire is sitting on $381 billion in cash. Yahoo Finance. History offers a strikingly precise picture. Buffett's cash hoarding before previous market downturns has been a reliable indicator. Yahoo Finance. Is Berkshire a buy without Buffett? So the big question every YouTuber is answering: is Berkshire Hathaway still a buy without Warren Buffett as CEO? The bull case: Berkshire trades at 1.5x book value despite transition uncertainty, which is reasonable compared to historical norms. StatMuse. The valuation is reasonable with shares trading at just 1.6 times book value, contrasting with high valuations elsewhere. CCN. Strong underlying businesses: Geico, BNSF Railway, Berkshire Hathaway Energy, and dozens of other cash-flowing companies. The company's massive pile of cash could prove to be an asset if the current AI boom ends up being a bubble that bursts, creating a time to be greedy when others are fearful. CCN. The YouTuber consensus: Graham. Long-term hold, don't panic. Andrei. Continuation, not disruption. Still bullish. Kevin, watch closely, short-term caution, long-term probably fine. Jeremy. By now, if you're a value investor, most finance YouTubers are landing on, yes, Berkshire is still a buy, but temper you the YouTuber consensus. Graham. Long-term hold, don't panic. Andrei. Continuation, not disruption. Still bullish. Kevin, watch closely, short-term caution, long-term probably fine. Jeremy. By now, if you're a value investor, most finance YouTubers are landing on, yes, Berkshire is still a buy, but temper your expectations. The days of multimillion% returns are over. This is now a mature, diversified conglomerate with solid, but not spectacular growth prospects. What this means for you: Warren Buffett's last day as CEO is tomorrow. Greg Abel takes over January 1st. The YouTubers are analyzing it from every angle: valuation, succession risk, portfolio implications, market warnings. But here's the truth. For 99% of investors, nothing changes. Berkshire is still a collection of great businesses with a fortress balance sheet. It's still a reasonable long-term hold. It's still run by capable people following Buffett's playbook. If you own Berkshire, don't sell out of fear. If you don't own it, this isn't necessarily your entry signal, but it's not a reason to avoid it either. The Oracle of Omaha is passing the torch. The investment world will never be quite the same, but the lessons he taught, those are forever. Comment below. Are you buying, holding, or selling Berkshire? And what's your favorite Warren Buffett quote? That's it. No fluff, just the story. Tomorrow marks the end of the greatest investing career in history.